Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning in my Happy Planner Skinny Mini, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked down in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am using this beautiful kit from Kiwi Kraftz Co. I really love the spring vibes, the colors, they are just so beautiful, and I'm also going to be using this freebie as well. I just feel like it goes so well. But before we get started, I did want to show you how last week turned out, and I used Rongrong's bold and beautiful sticker book, and I really love the way that it turned out. But I am definitely ready for those spring vibes. So let's go ahead and get the pages out, and we are going to start with the boxes. And I'm super excited to be playing around with these scraps. I forgot what term she uses on her website, but it is something new, so definitely check it out. And let's see how I wanted to do this. We could maybe use the blue and the green, and I'm thinking about using some of these dots as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and start here. So hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend. We weren't too busy, and actually my 13-year-old was the one that was busy this weekend. He had 2 birthday parties, one on Saturday and one on Sunday, so he was really happy about that. And then we also watched the fight, the UFC fight, which was a good one. And then the kids are actually off from school this whole week, and they are actually having conferences during this week as well. So my 13 and 17-year-old will have their conferences today on Monday, and then Tuesday, Luna and Daniel have their conferences. And we're also doing outdoor soccer practice, so it is still going to be a busy week. So I think that I'm going to do the pink and the blue one, and maybe this time we should go here. No, I think I'm gonna go over here. That way we don't cover up Thursday. And I think I'm gonna go a little bit higher since this box is gonna be for Wednesday. So I think right about there, and then we are simply going to stack this one here, and then we'll go ahead and use the green dots down at the bottom. And so if I can get it, we're going to add that one there and this one over here. I feel like I have been using more of the dots lately, which I am definitely loving. It just breaks up all of the boxes, so I definitely love that. So that is why I have been using them more often. So let's go ahead and place this one here, and then we'll do the last big box, which will be the green one. And actually I am going to move this like that so that I can see it a little bit better. And then we'll go with the pink. Okay, so that's gonna be it for all of the boxes. And I just love putting in all of the functional things first, and then going in with all of the deco. So I think for the last dots, I think I'm gonna do the pink. Yeah, let's just do the pink ones. So one, and then the last one. Okay, perfect. So now that we have all of the functional things going on, I want to add some of these scraps. And I might have to move this because I am thinking about placing a doll over here now that I think about it. And so I really want to use this little scrap here, and because it is green and blue, I think I want to add her to add the pink. So actually, let's go ahead and get these out of here. I can always maybe move them around, but for now I am simply going to take them off. That way I can grab her and kind of get her going with the scrap. And I want to put her in the background since she is not a whole body. So yeah, something like this. I think that I'm going to need to go a little bit lower since the scrap does get slimmer as we go through it. So let's see. I don't want to get into the punch. So maybe this right here should be good. And then let's get this one going as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to scoot it more towards the right. That way we use the little tip over here, and then we can simply cut off anything hanging off from right there. And so let's go ahead and get rid of it. That way we can see the full effect. And I just love that the days are getting longer. Oh my gosh, we are so excited. The weather is getting nicer as well. We actually went to the park yesterday and it was amazing. And so I do see, let's see, which scrap did I want to use over here? I actually really like this one. But it would need to kind of go this way. Maybe we could use this floral one. Okay, let's try it out. That's such a cute little pattern. Maybe something like this. It is going to cover up Monday, but we do have Tuesday showing, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I think I want to add this one right in here. And again, let's simply cut out everything that's coming off of the page. Kind of like that. Okay, perfect. Really loving that. And then let's see what else we could do. I really want to add another doll. And I think they're going to be too tall, but we can always just cut down her legs. I feel like that would be a great little choice. So see, that would just be way too big. So if anything, let's see. I definitely want her up here. So yeah, maybe we can simply cut this straight on. That way she's a little bit lower and doesn't take up too much of this blue box. So let's see if that kind of helped a little bit. Yeah, I think so. So let's go ahead and add her right there. Okay, perfect. That way she's a little bit higher than her and not side by side. Okay, so now that we have her going, let's add a few of these deco pieces. So definitely want, okay, I want to add all of them. Let's see how many we can squeeze in. Okay, I'm actually going to grab this one as well. Maybe we could do this here in the corner or down here. Okay, I think I'm going to place this one here, kind of like that. And then as far as these ones, yeah, I think we need to put it up here, kind of like that. So a little bit of layering, definitely loving that. And then let's see this little brunch menu. Maybe this one could go in here. Oh, but that would be covering up Tuesday. And I really don't want that. Let's see, maybe we could go a little bit higher with this one. Oh, I really like that right there. Okay, perfect. So that fits there really well. And then we could do maybe this one and this one paired together down at the bottom. I think that would be like a really cute place for it. Let's see. Uh-oh, I don't think it's wanting to come up. Oh, all right. I think I need to do it with my little tool here. So I'm just gonna try to get it right where the backing is. Okay, so there we go. And so yeah, I was saying that I think that I want it right over here. That looks so good, but did I want it like this or like that? Okay, I think I'm going to place this one. Yeah, this one down first, and then we can do the orange juice right on top, kind of like that. Okay, so definitely loving that. And then let's see where we could add this little cutie. He's so adorable. Definitely loving the perfume and the sunglasses. So let's see, maybe just a cute little touch over here. It is pink on pink, but unless we do it up here, actually that doesn't look bad. So I am gonna add it there. And then let's see about this little cutie. I don't want to leave him behind. So yeah, I feel like that would be a great little spot for him. I feel like we're covering up the green box, but you know what? It is okay. Because he is way too adorable and we definitely need to use him. So actually, let's get rid of this one and this little part as well. Okay, perfect. So now that we have that, we just have these ones left over. So let's see maybe about the sunglasses up there with all of these beautiful planners. So yeah, kind of like that. And I feel like we have so much sticking out right here. So let's get this side going and then we can get this side going as well. Okay, perfect. I just feel like I have just a tiny little bit there. Okay, so yeah, this is turning out super cute. So we do have these 2 plates left over. And I might just use one here. And because it is a green box, I don't want to use the green one. So I think that I'm going to go with this plate. And we do have, what is it? The doll left over as well. But I think that I'm going to be okay with just kind of leaving her out. I bet I could probably squeeze her in another spread or something like that, or in like a name page. I don't know, I think that would be cute. Okay, so definitely loving that. Let's go ahead and actually add our headers. That way it looks more complete. So we're going to add this one there. Then we're also going to add that one there. And then we just need one more over here on this pink box. Right about there. Okay, perfect. So yeah, definitely loving the way that it turned out. Let's see about these punches. And so I am going to actually try to use this little gadget here. I don't think that I knew how to use it last time, so I think this is where you kind of line it up and then just punch it, because I still haven't been able to find my punch. But yeah, that was really easy. I don't have a lot of experience using that one, and I actually have had it for such a long time, a few years actually, and I just never got into it because I did have my punch, but now that it's lost completely, I have no idea where it's at. So yeah, I'm gonna be using that one whenever I can. And so this is the way that it turned out. And I really, really love the colors, the theme. I think it is so beautiful. I definitely loved adding these little scraps. I think it really worked well, like in the corner, and maybe we could even add them somewhere else because we have like this one, these ones here, but I really like the corners and I just love this kit so much. So be sure to check out Kiwi Kraftz Co. Again, everything will be linked down in the description box below, but for now, I am in love with the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.